Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Just want to say congrats to the winners. Had a very nice UFC 322. It's been about 70 some UFCs since I did the event, but yeah, I had to get in on 322. As I put out for free on the stream, this is synced up with the rig selection of Mamdani. The favorite, Islam, has just gotten his 28th career win 28 days after Mamdani's October 18th birthday. And of course, in Gematria, Mamdani equates to 28. And it was his 24th win in the UFC, like Islam equals 24, like Mamdani announced in 2024, and has now become the first Muslim mayor of New York 24 years after September 11th. Of course, tonight's fight was in Madison Square Garden. And one of our favorite upset narratives tonight was the man who was subbed in at the last moment, Ewing. We said, come on, man, Ewing in the Garden. Of course, Patrick Ewing, former Jesuit educated, now coach of Jesuit Georgetown, basketball superstar. Shares that name, Ewing, but yeah, that was one of the biggest upsets tonight. The last guy subbed in, Ewing. But yeah, a lot of the fights we liked tonight came in, boom, boom, boom. And yeah, there's no really bragging rights for the heavy favorite in the main event. But again, what I continue to show you guys is how the world of sports and news and politics and elections, it's literally all rigged, it's all scripted, and it's all planned together. And yeah, there's really even more to say about it. But hey, if you missed us, feel free to join the Patreon. Links in the description of every video. We cover all the major sports year-round, 24/7, 365. I don't take a day off. Like I said, it had been a while since we did UFC, but couldn't skip UFC 322. And a lot of people happy that we had this stream today. We did get a late call tonight from somebody who spotted something very interesting about a potential upset narrative. It was pointed out that the only time Islam had ever lost a UFC match was UFC 192. And had the underdog opponent upset, he would have become 19-2, a bit like 192. And funny enough, Order 322, Skull and Bones, it is at the tail end of the 192 years old. It'll turn 193 in December. But yeah, again, it was hard to go against the theme of the first Islamic mayor and how perfectly synced up this was with Mamdani. And the other fight that we connected today in our stream that made sense was this one right here. You see Michael Morales, how he became 19-0. If you look, his birthday is June 24th. That's modern Freemasonry's birthday. It's also the day that Mamdani won the primary as a 33-year-old on Freemasonry's birthday. And remember, June 24th leaves 190 days left in the year, and Mamdani's full name equals 190. So we said, Michael Morales, who has the same birthday that was the day of the primary, can become 19-0, a bit like 190. And sure enough, that did come in. We love the Frenchie today. The Frenchie won exactly 47 weeks after Emmanuel Macron's birthday. France equals 47. We love Bo Nickel today. His name equals Skull and Bones. Of course, Skull and Bones is Order 322. Probably my biggest disappointment was Roman Kopylov. Nice underdog. He had a narrative to upset, but he didn't get it done. That was the one I wanted. Ethan Ewing was our big upset today. He was a monster payout. And this Pat Sabatini, I thought, was the safest bet of all. He's from the Philadelphia area, the 215. Look at what his record became, 21-5. Chepe Mariscal, who he beat, fell to 18-7. Mixed martial arts equals 187. Brotherhood of Death equals 187. And remember, the Brotherhood of Death is the alias for Skull and Bones, Order 322, going with UFC 322. So yeah, about the only thing that could have made this sweeter is a Roman upset. But yeah, the fights that we circled and we liked, they came in a big way. And the two main events, we had both those right, too. The lady who defended her title, the event before the main event, she became 15-3-1 in the UFC. And the woman she defeated was Chinese. Literally, that fight was 153 days after Xi Jinping's birthday, the leader of China. And of course, if you write out the Illuminati, it equals 153, and that matters because the founder of the Illuminati, Adam Weishaupt, he died on the 322nd day of the year. And Skull and Bones is modeled after the Illuminati. And remember, the Illuminati was founded by a Jesuit, Adam Weishaupt, and that's why the Ewing thing made sense, because Patrick Ewing, the New York Knicks star who played in Madison Square Garden, who's Jesuit educated, who went to Georgetown. But yeah, anyway, congrats to the winners. UFC 322 was a major success. Again, if you want to join the Patreon, we cover sports every day. You can learn how to use this knowledge. And again, you can use it to pad your pocket.